Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm kind of diving into more of my motherhood content, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I have in my diaper bag for my little girl who is 4 months old, and also for my toddler who's 3, because you never know when you need stuff. So I'm always prepared for both of them. I also have little Miss Emma over here, so if you start hearing some like little noises, it's little Emma. She's gonna kind of be joining us, so if you hear anything, that's her. But yeah, so I'm excited to show you what is realistically in my bag, and it's not a Louis Vuitton bag and it's nothing super fancy. It's literally a real diaper bag, and just showing you all like the really essential things that I have in there that covers kind of both of them. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Alright, so we're gonna get started. So I want to show you first my actual diaper bag. So for my first baby, I had one of the side bags because I thought, oh, hands-free. It was still really not the most comfortable thing, just because it was on my side. Like if I was able to put it full across my body, it was a little extra. You know, you can just imagine it was not super comfortable. I don't know what I was thinking. But this time around, I decided to get a bag, like a book bag. And because I knew I have both my kids, I knew I wanted to get something kind of big. So this is from Amazon. I'll show you guys. It's really pretty. I love how it looks. I love the color gray, like the gray with the little bit of brown. This is the brand right here. If I find it on Amazon still, I'll make sure to link it below. But it is sturdy, super sturdy. Really nice. Tons of bags, tons of space, which is really important, especially since I did know I wanted to make sure I could pack it very well. So yeah, so this is my bag that I'll be showing y'all. So as you can tell, it's empty. So I took everything out so that way I can show you guys a little bit more easily without having to go into the bag every single time. But at the end of the video, I'll show you guys how I pack all of the stuff into the bag so that it makes sense and it's organized and it's nice and easy to handle. Because the last thing you want to do is tell your husband to grab something and then like they can't figure it out. So you want to make sure that it's well organized so it's easy to figure out. But anyways, so let's get started with the first thing. I'm going to start off with Dallin's section, because Dallin's part is very simple, because he is potty trained, but because it's still like relatively new, I don't want to count on him being able to like have to go potty and then we're like in the middle of the highway somewhere and then he can't, you know, if he had an accident, what would he do? So just playing like the crazy scenarios in my head, I always have a little backup outfit for him, and that's kind of his main thing. So I would have his like a shirt, some pants. I even go as far as getting him extra socks because, you know, his sock might break. I don't know, you know, socks. So we have socks, some little undies, and he still wears pull-ups for bedtime. So we're still working on that part. But because he has pull-ups for bedtime, I don't know. For some reason, I think he might need it. I don't know. It takes up such small space. I just throw it in there as well. So that way he can have like from head to toe a brand new outfit. And if for some reason we had to be somewhere overnight or something, or it gets late and it's almost nighttime, I don't know. He can have a pull-up just in case. So this is Dallin. This is kind of Dallin's main section. So then I want to move on to our baby girl section, because that one has a little bit more stuff, obviously, because, well, baby. So first, definitely the main thing that's really important for me in the bag is to just be prepared, because honestly, it's not that things with kids ever go to plan. They never follow my plan ever, but at least like if crazy things happen, I can kind of more or less be prepared for it. So I have a little bit of everything just in case. So first of all, obviously would be an outfit. So we have an extra pants and shirt for Emma, and I really like doing like an extra actual outfit because let's say if she was wearing like one of the jammies, and it doesn't really matter because you have to use both parts, but if she was wearing like a top and then a bottom, if something just happens to the top, I just use a top and now we have spare bottom. And then if later on in the day she like explodes in her pants, well, now I have pants. So it just, without having to pack like too much stuff, I can just pack a set and then use them separately if I can, or if I, you know, she explodes all over, she like spits up and like poops herself, then we're covered. But I like to do like a little set. So along with that, obviously we're gonna need some sockies. So I have some sockies here, just little socks. There's again a full outfit. And like I also always pack like an extra hair bow or like a little hair thing. So this one's like super adorable. I freaking love this. It's a little pom pom. If you haven't seen her wear this, you'll want to go check out my Instagram where I took some really cute pictures of Emma in these. These are amazing. But because they were gifts, I actually don't know where they're from. So if you know where these are from, please let me know. I feel like it might be like Target, but I checked the Target website and I couldn't find them. And I haven't been to Target in forever. So maybe it's Target. It seemed like it's something that would be at Target, but I'm not sure. But these are super cute. But yeah, I was just throwing a little extra bow or something in case there's like a photo op and I'm going to throw the bow on and I forgot the bow, whatever. And pink, more times than not, she's wearing pink. So pink always works out. She also drools like crazy right now. So we go through a lot of these little bibs. These were actually from her grandma in Texas. Thank you so much, because these are so amazing. They're so thick, and I believe they were from Amazon. They're amazing. These are really good quality, and they like, she still soaks them, but like it doesn't get under to her clothes, where other ones that I've had, because they're a little bit lighter material, they definitely go through. So these are really nice. I get to catch it before it goes onto her clothes, but I always just pack 2 just in case, because I never know what can happen. So I have 2 of those. And then also because like her spare outfit, even in this scenario, the spare outfit is short sleeve, but just in case she gets a little bit cold or whatever, I always pack like an extra little hoodie. And like, it's got the ears. Baby clothes is always so much better when it's got the ears, I think. So we just have a little sweater just in case. And then the other thing that I just recently started adding are little baby shoes. These are so stinking cute. But just, you know, again, it's another thing where it's like a photo op, or I don't know, just cause like it'd be nice to just in case one day I'm like, oh, I wish I had some baby shoes and I didn't put them on her. Well, they're in the bag. And again, it's kind of like a generic color, so I feel like it would go with anything if if it came up. So this way she can literally have an extra spare outfit from head to toe. So we're covered. So along with that, we'll move on to like the more like obvious stuff, like her diapers and wipes. So at one point I just had the diapers and wipes just kind of by themselves in the bag, and it's not bad because the bag has these really, here I'll just show you guys, the bag has these really nice compartments. So this is the section of the bag that I use for Emma. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has like these 2 little slots with like that you could put diapers in or wipes, and then on the opposite side it has this like little what would this be called, a sleeve? I don't know, but that's technically where their changing cover, table cover would be. I know a lot of people use like different table changing covers, because I even used it. I even bought one for my first son, or for my first baby, but honestly I don't see how it's really worth the money, because I didn't really see a difference between just using these, which sometimes, look at this. It's huge. Like sometimes it literally gives you more space than some of the ones that I see like that were kind of like popular on social media. So like I mean, you do you, right? But for me, I think the ones that come with the diaper bags are perfectly fine. They're easy to clean, so there's not really a problem. But from when I did buy that extra changing pad, it's actually from the brand, what is it, Skip Hop. So it was actually just like cool thing. I don't know if you guys can see here. This has like a little zipper, and the changing pad or the changing cover was like connected to this, so that you can zip it up and it'd be like one whole thing, and then you can fold it into itself. I don't even know where that part is anymore. It just goes to show you guys, like, I don't really remember using it like that. But I do like this because it does keep things a little bit organized. So like I said, so I opened this up. It has just like the little clasp right here. I open it up, and then on one side I put her diapers. Right now she's in a size 1 diaper. I found some newborn diapers in the very bottom of this bag when I opened it to like empty all of it out. It's a shame because I didn't get to use those, but it's fine. She definitely doesn't fit into newborn anymore. But anyway, so I have some diapers over here. And then on this side, when I bought this thing, because my original bag was the bag that matches this print. It was this brand and everything. That was a really, like, that was the side bag. It was a really good bag, but it just, like, wasn't comfortable. But it was very spacious and stuff. Anyways, off track. But when I opened this part up, it did come with this really cute wipe holder. So it comes with that. I realized that in the diaper bag I threw these wipes in there, and I think it's because I'm almost out here, so to replace it, you know. But these are just like the Pampers sensitive wipes. I go back and forth with her. So when she was born, I used all like sensitive wipes, like scented free, super water-based wipes and everything, and realized she wasn't having any issues, just because with Dallin there were moments where he would like break out and like baby eczema and stuff. So I didn't know how sensitive her skin was going to be. She actually does perfectly fine with, you know, some just more on the sensitive side, where these are like uber sensitive. The other ones are, I think they're just like fragrance free, the ones that we use more commonly. But yeah, like she hasn't really had any issues with wipes right now, which is really nice, because it definitely can save you a couple bucks having to spend like the fully aqua sensitive wipes versus just like maybe fragrance free or something. So anyway, she's doing really well, but I do have a couple of these still lying around. So anyways, I'll just like fill this up when it's starting to get a little empty. But put that in back in here. But this just goes in here. And then on the front, I have just in case, again, a little bit of butt paste. So in case she has a little rash or anything. We have like the big tub in my like little basket that I carry with me all day, every day. I carry that basket with me everywhere. And again, it's essentially like a traveling diaper bag that I can use between all 3 floors of our place. That way I don't have to like, oh man, I forgot so and so, and it's up all the way in our bedroom, and then she's like, you know, diaper free or something. I don't know. It just helps to carry that little basket around with me everywhere I go in the house. So anyways, I keep getting so off track today. I don't know why I'm so talkative. But anyways, so in the actual diaper bag, I just carry, you know, the smaller version of some Desitin in case she has a little rash. So let's see. Now we're going to go into another little section, which is kind of more, we'll say baby care. Just like, again, things just in case. So you're going to see a lot of like, I wouldn't really say first aid, but just baby care. We'll keep it at baby care. So I have this baggie, which again was from Grandma in Texas. She's been definitely hooking us up with some really cute stuff lately. I really appreciate it. So cute. So this bag, I love it. It has like K for Carla. So in here, let me show you guys what I have. So I have a brand new one. I haven't opened it, but yet it's some gripe water. And I remember I bought this because one day she was just really oddly fussy, and I didn't know what it was. Like, I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I was looking online. I was like, what do I do? And a lot of people were saying, you know, gripe water can help in case that there's like a tummy issue. So I bought some. Well, actually my husband bought some, and what happened was he didn't know whether to buy, I think it was just like the general one, like the generic one, or the nighttime one. And because I didn't text back enough, he bought both. So now we have 2. But it's fine, because I get one, again, I keep in that traveling basket. And then this one I just keep in the diaper bag. So just in case we're like on the go somewhere and she's getting really oddly fussy. She really doesn't do that. So when she does get really, really fussy, there's 100% something is not okay. It's not just that like she's bored or something. Like something's uncomfortable with her. So anyway, so I have some of that, some gripe water. And along with that, I have a syringe. I got the syringe right here. And here's a little hack. So maybe everybody knows this, I don't know, but in case you didn't know, baby Tylenol and children's Tylenol is the same exact concentration. So the reason I'm telling you is because baby Tylenol is like more expensive than children's, but you're not paying for a difference in product, like the actual medication, because that's exactly the same. What you're paying for is that, like, for example, I think it's a different syringe because this is the one that came with the gripe water, but the baby Tylenol brings like another syringe. You're paying for that because that's more expensive than the little cup that comes for children's Tylenol. So in my case, I have a toddler and I have my baby girl. I just go ahead and buy I buy children's Tylenol, and then I just save a syringe from anything else. And because like right now she's only using a few mLs, I think it's like 5 mLs, like this is perfect right now because it's up to the 5 mLs and then we're fine. So I don't know, it just like saves me having to like buy the baby Tylenol for no reason when I'm also going to buy children's Tylenol. It's literally the same thing. So if you have one, as long as you have a correct delivering method, you're fine. I think another reason why it's more expensive is because like I think in the past perhaps the concentrations were different, and then I think I also heard one time that the packaging, like the actual bottle, the plastic of the bottles was different, so it was more expensive to manufacture the baby Tylenol version, so that's why it was more expensive. But at the end of the day, the medication is exactly the same. So if you have something to give her 2 mLs, if you need 2 mLs, you can just use children's Tylenol. It doesn't matter. Anyways, why did I tell you that? Because I carry Tylenol in the diaper bag for either Dallin or for Emma, and then again I just make sure that I have something that I can use to deliver medication for Dallin or for Emma. So I keep that in there so that way they're both covered. Then also here's another thing. So I've seen the nose plungy thingy from Frida. I forget what it's called. I don't remember the brand. And I was always curious about it, but there was just something so weird about like the fact that you have to like suck the boogies out. Like I know there's no way of it like me eating the boogies, but it's just kind of weird. But the best one that I've ever found is literally the one from the hospital. I've bought other ones, and to me this one is like super, super awesome. Maybe I've just gotten used to using it so I can like use it very effectively, but I love this plunger nose sucker, booger sucker, I don't know. The nose thingy. So this is really, really nice. This bulb is like really, really nice. So I always kept this one, and then I just clean it out. I'll clean it out with like boiling water. I'll just kind of like do this kind of thing to kind of clear out the inside. But I really love this one. So don't throw these away because sometimes they give them away. I think a lot of times they do give it away at the hospitals. So give it a shot because they're actually really, really nice. The other thing I have in here, some nail clippers, Dallin or Emma, just in case. I actually use that on the go a lot actually because things have happened. And along with that is a little nail filer, and this is also helpful for me in case like I broke a nail or something and now I'm terrified of scratching Emma. I like being able to have this on me just in case. Again, everything, that's a trend here, just in case. So I also have a little brush that I don't even use really often. I think Dallin likes to brush Emma's hair more than what I actually brush Emma's hair because she doesn't really have hair right now, But Dallin loves to do that, so I have that in there. He probably put that in there, to be honest. And then this, I don't know why I have this one in here, so this one can probably go actually. And then I have a little thermometer, just in case, I know. And then I have lanolin. Lanolin is amazing. If you're a breastfeeding mama, lanolin is amazing, and I just put it in there in case I'm just having like a rough day with breastfeeding or something. This like provides so much relief. This is amazing. When I discovered this with my first son, I was like, because it was months in that I discovered this. So anyways, and then I have white petrolatum, which is essentially Vaseline. So I have a little bit, like a little container of that in case anything happens. But I mean, I've obviously never had to use this. It's the only pack I've ever had in there, and I haven't had to use it. Now, another thing that I use with my first baby, I had the little baggies, the diaper baggies that kind of look like the doggy poo-poo bags, you know what I mean? And those bags were nice, just for the diaper, but I mean, it's not like it totally protected the smell. Honestly, I think just regular plastic bags do the job so much better. And then also these bags, in case you don't have like a big crazy poopy diaper, if for some reason, like, you know, Dallin wet himself and had an accident in the car seat or something, that soiled clothes I can put in one of these, where if you just have the like little diaper bags, it's not going to be big enough. I know that for a fact. So I just like recycling my plastic bags, and I can use it for the poopy diapers, or I can use it for, you know, in case of an emergency, if Emma or Dallin like really messed up their clothes. Yeah, you want to do that, because for stains, what you don't want to do is let it dry. So if you have a stain, keep that wet. Don't let it dry out. So make sure you like soak it in some water and then just put it in this, and when you get home, first thing you do is go wash it. So anyways, do that. So that is everything that is in this little baggie. And like I said, this bag is kind of like just like the baby care, the just in case bag. So it just has a little bit of everything, you know, kind of like health kind of stuff. So that's that bag. And then I have a little tiny bag with just some of my own stuff. So when I am going out and about, if I have my phone and I want to like store it in the bag, and like maybe I'm going to be walking around for a while, I know I'm not going to need my phone, I'll probably put it in here, because then I know exactly where it is, instead of like just throwing it in there, because then if it gets lost, you go through that little minute like heart attack of like, where's my phone? So I know to go directly to this. But in here I just have an extra clean mask, scrunchie. Always bring a scrunchie or a hair tie, even if you don't normally use one, or you don't think you need one, or even if you have one, just put an extra one in there, because I swear those things just get lost. They like walk away. The worst thing is trying to like feed, and then like baby's pulling your hair and it's like all up in your face. Just bring a scrunchie. Always have a scrunchie in there. I have a little bit of hand lotion, because my hands, they have been incredibly dry. I think I want to blame the weather, but I don't know what it is. My hands are just crazy dry. And then some chapstick for the same reason. My lips, even right now, even with trying to drink as much water as I can, for some reason I guess I'm not drinking enough still, because they're just super dry. But again, maybe the weather. So in here, it's just kind of, it's just, we'll say it's like mommy's main bag. I don't really need much when I go out, you know. I'm ready to go. This is just like in case stuff again. So the other thing that I bring with me is a little boxy with extra binkies, just in case one were to fall, if she throws one, I don't know, whatever. I have some in here, and I just try and keep it in a little boxy, so that way they stay clean. And then when I come home, I just know to like sanitize these guys. So another thing that is really, really important are just like little rags. So these rags, again, you know, spit up. Dallin's covered in chocolate, which did actually just happen. Dallin was covered in chocolate, or you got to wipe down a seat or a table because for some reason you're sitting somewhere. It is always good to just have a couple little rags in there, just in case. And then for Dallin, I kind of skipped over this part, but this would kind of be, I don't even know where these were originally. I don't remember what bag they were in. I should probably organize these. But this mirror, I would definitely put this in with this. I think it just like came out. I probably used it for something. But I also have a mirror. like I said, this is like for real. I just emptied out my bag and like I'm showing you exactly what's in my bag. Oh, and then also I found this just now. I always carry a little bit of change, like cash. My battery died, so I had to go change the battery. But anyway, so what I was saying is that I also carry a little bit of cash, just like separately away from my wallet and everything, just because sometimes we run into issues where we're like crossing the bridge, so like into like PA or something, and we're like, oh gosh, we don't have any cash, or I don't know, just random things. So that would probably go in here. I think I actually just used this for the bridge. That's probably why it's out. But yeah, that'll go into like my little Carla baggie. And then also with Dallin, two things that I forgot to mention are a backup mask. So a little mask for him in case the one he has gets dirty. And then also these disposable bibs, because if you're like in the car and he's eating or something and you really want to protect his clothes, having one of these is really, really nice. And you can also just throw it out because his will be a little bit more dirty from food than like Emma's that would just be dirty from like slobber. So yeah, these are really, really nice. You can just throw them out if you go out to eat or something. These are really, really nice. Okay, and then we just have like the last little bit. So the other thing that's really, really important to me are these muslin blankies. These things are amazing. First of all, they feel so soft, and they're amazing for swaddling because they're stretchy, so you can get like that nice burrito swaddle. But because they are big, you see that? It's really, really big. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really big. It's perfect for covering for breastfeeding. If you gotta feed, you can just cover up a little bit. And then also sometimes if you're like in a store, and I kind of feel like sometimes Emma likes to kind of be a little bit like snugged, but it's like too hot for a big blanket. This is awesome. So these are amazing. I love these guys. So I always have at least one in my bag. I've caught myself sometimes on my way out, I'll just grab like another one just in case. I don't know why. And then the other thing that I carry in there is just in case we were like, and it has happened where we've been in situations where we kind of have to wait. She likes being in motion if she's like awake. So if we're just sitting somewhere, I always carry like an extra little toy. I love this guy. This is so cute. Again, it's that skip hop one, and look, it's a little llama. It's so cute, and it's got a lot of little like teething options for her and stuff. So this is really nice. And then also on the side of the bag, I also saw that I had a water bottle. Like Dallin, me, anybody, we have an extra water bottle. But yeah, so that's pretty much all that I have in the bag. I'm looking around and I think I talked about everything. Occasionally I'll throw in some snacks, but I didn't really have snacks in this one. I think Dallin ate the last snack that I had in the diaper bag before I emptied it. But those things I normally add in like kind of last minute because of COVID, we're not really going out like that anyway. So I don't want to put too much stuff in there that would go bad. So this really, really helps me be super prepared for who knows what can happen for Emma or for Dallin. And it just keeps it all in one place. I'm not carrying multiple bags or anything like that. So, but yeah, so now I'm just going to show you guys how I pack everything and how I organize it. And that way you can get a deeper look into the diaper bag as well. So let's go into that. Okay, so let me show you guys how I set this up. So first gonna set up Emma's section, which is the biggest section in the bag. So we have this little thing going on there. So the first thing I'll slide in there is the cover, because like I said, it's like the biggest thing. So it just kind of slides in there in the back, snug in there. And then I'll go in and I'll put in the diapers and wipes. So close that up. In case I wanted to just grab this and go, I could totally do that without having to take the entire bag. So I have that. So that again just slides right into the middle. So now I have two compartments here. So her little outfit, I'll just roll up. I feel like when I roll things, it takes up less space. So I'll roll it up. And then I'm putting in her clothes in one of the pockets. Just the clothes. So that is her shirt, the bottoms, the socks. Where's the socks? The sockies, and I think I'll do the bow, or in this case, the little headband. So that'll go in there. And then what I'm gonna do is on one side, I'm gonna do her sweater. Again, I'm gonna kind of try and roll it up as best as I can. and then I'm putting it on the side of the diaper thing. So putting it on the side of that, and I'm putting that at the very bottom because normally she's gonna have a sweater. It's like if I forgot a sweater, so we're putting that down at the bottom. We're kind of going in like the order of would be used, not as much used, and so on. Along down there, I would also probably put the shoes, but maybe I'll put the shoes here with the extra outfit. So we'll put the shoes in the bag with the extra outfits. So everything from head to toe is in here for just her outfit. So we'll close that up. So then in there, I'm also going to put in the bibs because this is kind of like clothing, kind of. So this is just what I like to do. So we got this. So we're going to put that in there. So I'm going to just put this over the little sweater part. So we'll put that on top of that. Now this I'm going to put at the very, very top. So I'm not going to worry about that because that one I grab for a little bit more often. So then along with that, since we still got some space here up at the top, I'm going to put in her little rags. Again, it'd be easy to grab. I know exactly where to go. So got that, this one, and this one, and I'm just actually going to set that on top of her bibs. So now we got that. And then on top of everything, on one side, I'm going to put the everything baby necessities stuff, and I'm going to put it on the other side of the diaper section. So here are the wipes and diapers. I'm just going to put it on the side of that because like I'll need it, but like not that much. So everything is still really easy to grab because I could just grab the diapers out if I wanted to. That's that. And then on top of everything, I'll put her binkies because these are very important to Miss Emma. And then now I'll take, where's her toy? I like to put the toy on top of that also because if I have to reach in the back while we're driving, I can just take that out really easily. And then I'm just going to roll up the blankets and then just put that on the top. Maybe I'll put it on one of the little side bags. Let's take a look. So again, I like to roll it up. Someone's really happy. So I'm just going to slide that in like vertically. So pretty much the entire Emma bag is completely taken care of, but it's organized. I'm just going to close that up. Perfect. So now from the front, we have this other bag here. This is Dallin section. So it has a really, really nice like mesh area. So that's where I put in all of Dallin's actual clothes. So the underwear, socks, pants, and shirt are all going to go in the mesh bag. And I'm just going to zip that up. And then he's got the clothes. And then in these two pockets, one side I'm going to put the diapers or the pull-ups. And on the other side, I'm going to put in a clean extra bib and then the mask, putting that on another side. So all of Dallin's stuff is all on one side. And then all that's left, I still have two baggies. So I have one bag here, but this one seems a little bit tight for me, so I don't really use it all that much. But then I have the front section here, which technically has two bags. This one is really nice because it's got insulated bags. So if you had a bottle, you could just put that in there. But what I'm actually going to use that for is just to put in the Carla bag. I'm going to put that in the front. And then if I needed something super duper accessible, I could just put it here in this front pocket. And then I just have a water bottle that I will just put like that. So it is all packed for 2 kiddos for a full day, and everything you might need is in here, so you will not run into a bad situation. So I'm here with Miss Emma Poo Poo Bear. Say hi, Emma. Say hi. So that is everything that is in the diaper bag. We have all of the necessities in there. Like I said, we have everything for Emma and for Dallin in case of an emergency. I'm a big fan of that bag because it's super spacious, as you guys can see. We put a lot of stuff in there. But yeah, I'll leave all the information that I can find. Any items that I do find, I'll leave them linked down below in case you're interested in any of them. If you have any questions or suggestions to make it easier for me, definitely let me know below. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you guys would subscribe so that way you guys can see some more motherhood content on my channel. But thank you so much, and I hope to catch you guys in my next video. Say bye. Bye.